It's been a minute since I last talked about Twitch viewers, but honestly, the situation has gotten even worse, though there might finally be a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. For people who aren't familiar with it, view botting has become a massive problem on Twitch. Lately, it's basically turned into a method where people can literally buy their way to the top. And honestly, I can't even act surprised anymore. Content on the platform has become extremely formulaic. Everyone repeats the same gimmicks, and creators are pouring ridiculous amounts of money into polished production. So of course, the next step was people straight up purchasing fake viewers. It almost felt inevitable. Things have gotten so fake and manufactured. But now that Twitch is reportedly building cases against these people, there might be some hope for the future of the platform. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. You already know me, the Hood Socrates. So hit those comments for the algorithm. This whole situation actually circles back to Ron once again. Recently, he went on stream telling new creators to stay off Twitch entirely because view botting is dragging the platform down.
I genuinely don't know how much of a future is left on Twitch, and I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible, but these view botters must be stopped. It genuinely is getting so bad. It's actually kind of getting insane. You seen the new thing? No, I didn't even see the new thing. I just look at Twitch every single day. There's no one even in particular. Genuinely. Now, I notice a lot of people, they don't fluctuate. It's very fascinating to me. They always are at a certain amount, and it's curious to me, and it's honestly rather fascinating. But I will tell you one thing. Does anyone here want to be a streamer? Anybody here at all want to be a streamer? I advise you to never fucking become a streamer. At all. I advise you guys not to be a fucking streamer. Everyone cheats the game right now. Everything's unfair, and the ad money and everything is down completely.
Hearing something like that from a major streamer is honestly disheartening. Not for me, of course, because we're doing great over on YouTube, but still, it says a lot when top creators use the platform itself to warn others not to bother starting. And it's not even like Ron is trying to be negative. The excessive amount of view botting is genuinely destroying growth. Plus, I didn't even realize bots could affect ad revenue. My theory is that Twitch detects the surge of fake viewers, but only partially, and the system automatically adjusts ad revenue. But because Twitch is notoriously buggy, that adjustment might be happening site-wide by mistake. And earlier this year in July, Twitch even released an update targeting synthetic engagement. So maybe the system is kinda working, but in a way that's hurting streamers instead of helping them. It wouldn't be the first time the platform bugged out. The funniest thing though is how this update sparked a flood of discussions about view botting. One of my favorite moments is XQC accusing the FaZe Boys of having their own built-in viewbot machine.
Yeah, yo, by the way, Ron, I'm going to expose the power bill that you guys have. Because I know you guys have your in-house bots at the FaZe house. I'm not stupid. I know about the server room, by the way. I know about the power bill that you guys have every month. These are ahead of the curve. Guys, Ron and his squad are ahead of the curve. They have in-house shit, in-house server farm at home. Of course, I'm not gonna get affected by the bots going down. They have their own shit. That's crazy.
What time? I want to get involved.
I can't prove it right now. Next week.
Honestly, that whole thing just sounded like viewbot-induced paranoia. I do believe that tools like that exist, but if the FaZe Boys actually had something like this, someone would have found out or leaked it by now. And let's not forget, XQC confidently claimed he'd prove it within a week, and then never proved anything. He had a full-on meltdown accusing people of botting and didn't back a single claim. At least the clip was entertaining. But I swear, every streamer knows somebody who bots. Maybe not everyone who does it, but at least one person. Yet nobody wants to call it out. Which is crazy, because if Ron is right, it's not just hurting ad revenue, it's messing up the entire Twitch ecosystem. It's blocking new streamers from having any chance of climbing the ladder. Let me show you Exhibit A.
I can't say names, but there's literally a streamer right now that literally told me, I'm not gonna say his name because he can come out and say it when he wants to say, he probably gonna say it soon, that he's being botted, yet he didn't get hit. He's a top streamer that has been being botted for months, and he's not hit. And I'm getting hated on. That nigga's body probably live right now with fucking 30,000 niggas in there right now. Which also led to him showing me DMs of the person that gives him the bots working with a streamer that's whatever.
So here's my question. If Rage has information about the underground viewbot market, why hasn't he exposed it? This is the kind of thing that can damage the entire Twitch scene. I get it. He's rich. He's comfortable. But can someone just be moral for once? Not everybody came from privilege. There are streamers grinding every day just trying to make something happen. If you know something that harmful like proof of organized viewbotting, you should share it. But whatever. We'll get back to that clip later because it could come back to haunt Rage eventually. I'm not an expert, I'm just saying.
I'm clean. Whew. My shit must be like well fucking protected.
Not like sometimes you can get botted like a couple hundred, but if it's a couple thousand, that's like, I don't know, that's crazy.
I mean, other people do it for sponsors too.
I know, that's what fucks it up, is they ruin it for other
That
people.
fucks
And they
it
also
up.
ruin ad money for other people. And that's why I got so mad with XQC, because I'm like, bro, I'm doing it legit, and I'm losing ad money now, and I'm just like, but I'm like, whatever.
Honestly, what he said actually makes me question the accusations XQC threw at him. In my earlier video, I thought the FaZe boys might be botting, but now I'm not so sure. That strong pushback makes me believe they might actually be clean. I don't think Jason is botting either, especially considering how seriously he was speaking on the situation. But again, Ron brought up the issue of lost ad revenue, and I really want to understand how view botting could cause a drop across the entire site. The only explanation I have is the earlier theory, kind of like YouTube, where fake views trigger an adjustment in ad earnings. So maybe Twitch's automated system is accidentally applying that adjustment platform-wide. Another interesting point was the sponsorship issue. That's actually wild. People are lying to companies. That's straight up deception. And once contracts come into play, things get messy. Brands are paying based on the numbers they see, the engagement, the views. So if someone is faking their metrics, doesn't that make those contracts invalid? Anyway, I'll circle back to that.
No, I don't know though. I'm having a meeting with Twitch.
Dead ass.
You think I'm kidding? Because I'm over it. Look.
Holy sh. Wait, is it the Twitch Connect?
Look, I sent him a whole thing. Look, here, let me mute my mic. But look who was doing it, because I knew, don't even say names, he, she, but I knew that person was doing it. And then, like, look, I checked that person, and I was 100% right.
Damn.
100%.
Damn.
And I said, like, oh, I want a meeting Thursday, 11:30.
And who is that? Is that your rep or is
Yeah, but I'm doing a meeting with a lot of people.
Holy sh, man. You're a hero, man. Save the website.
It's not gonna fix.
We can't see Ron's phone, but the way he talked makes it clear he has real proof of someone botting. And things escalated so far that he had an actual meeting with Twitch. So let me stop dragging this out and show you what came from that meeting.
Oh, I did have a Twitch meeting today. I talked to Twitch about view botting. I talked to Twitch about ad money. I talked to Twitch about all that. By the way, they are, from what I'm understanding, there's going to be something that comes out soon. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to oversay what I was told. But I suggest if you do ViewBot to stop, because there might be, you might get a lawsuit. I don't know. Let's just say there's RICOs being built. I didn't even know this, but I'm pretty sure there's some RICOs being built right now against people, and they're gonna. Hey man, they're smart. Twitch is pretty smart. Yeah, you'll see soon. I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing now. Hey, if you do it though, I suggest you stop.
Basically, Ron is claiming these guys are building RICO cases, and if you followed the YSL trial, you know Young Thug almost spent life in prison because of a RICO charge. So whoever is botting might be facing some insane legal consequences. Which brings me back to Rage. If he knows someone who bots, does staying quiet make him an accomplice? Could he be pulled into a RICO case just for having insider knowledge? The person he mentioned still hasn't come forward. We still don't know who this top streamer is, and Rage openly admitted he knows who supplies the bots and who's using them. I'm no legal expert, but that sounds wild. And remember, some streamers bot for sponsorships. That's fraud. These companies are signing deals based on fake engagement. If a contract is built on deception, doesn't that open the door for lawsuits? Brands are paying based on numbers they think are real. If those numbers were inflated by bots, isn't that grounds for legal action? This view botting stuff is getting deeper and messier. Now lawsuits might be on the way, ad revenue is dropping site-wide, and people with insider info aren't speaking up. So to all the grinders out there, keep pushing. I hope you don't end up stuck on a Twitch overrun with fake engagement, but things aren't looking too great, even with the lawsuit. Anyway, that's all I've got. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Stay blessed. I'm out. Bye-bye.